Hi, I'm Andrew, and I'm going to show you a new feature in PropelAuth called Role Mappings. Now, role mappings actually have a lot of different use cases, but today we're going to show how to configure your roles and permissions based on your user's pricing plan. To show this off, we're going to show the roles and permissions for a really simple ticketing application that has a free plan and a paid plan. And so let's start by looking at our roles. We keep this really simple. We're just going to have admin and member. Obviously, you can change those. And then on the permission side, we have 4 different permissions. We have the ability to read issues and manage them, meaning edit or delete. And then we also have reports, where you can either read the report or export the report. Now, the next thing that we have to do, since we have roles and we have permissions, is we need to map one to the other. So we have one mapping. This is the default mapping. If you're using PropelAuth today, this is what you are using today. And you can see the roles are on the left and the permissions are on the top. And you can see admins can do everything, and members can read issues or manage them, and they can't do anything with reports. If we then hop over to the application, you can see that I'm logged in as an admin within a certain organization, and I have permission to do all 4 of those things, basically running this check 4 times. But now let's say I want to introduce a paid plan. All of my existing customers are on a free plan. I want to introduce a paid one and make it so that exporting reports is only available to paying customers. So we can do that by adding a new mapping. And so let's go back here. I'm going to duplicate the mapping that I already have, and I'm going to call this one paid. It's going to ask me about my permissions. I just actually want a direct copy of the existing one, so that's fine. And then next I'm going to rename the default one to be free. Now, the paid plan is actually set up correctly, but if I go into the free plan and I go into the custom permissions, I am just going to turn off exporting reports for admins. And so I can save this, and then if I go back over to my application, you can see it updates really quickly with can export reports being no. None of the other information changed. I'm still an admin within Acme, but Acme is on a free plan, which is what the default was, so they can no longer export reports. And now let's say that Acme started paying. We go into the dashboard, we click on Acme, we can update their mapping from the free plan to the paid plan. And now if I switch back, you can see that can export reports is true. Now this user is able to export reports because Acme is paying. And while we just did that through the dashboard, you can also do that programmatically. So you can handle a webhook from your payment provider and update the mapping for the organization. And to me, the thing that I love most about this is the fact that my code has never changed. I am just asking, does the user have permission to do this thing? And that is taking into account their payment plan and the role of the user within the organization. There's a lot of other use cases as well here. You can enable one-off features for specific customers. You can create custom enterprise plans. We're really excited to see what people build here. So if you have any feedback or questions, please do reach out.